Hello everyone. In this section we are going to see how to format the data in SQL. For that, let's see all the records available in this employee table. Yeah. So here we are having 1000 records. So if you look at here, the first name, right? We need to make all the characters in uppercase. What we can do is we can use an upper functionality, select upper of the column name. So if I'm executing this one, see all the characters, right, that we got in uppercase. Same we can have another functionality called lower that will make all the letters in small letters or lowercase. So similarly, if I need to calculate how many characters are there or the length of the string, I can use length. That will give me the length of the string as an out. Also, in some cases, we'll be having records like, for example, some white spaces will be there. Then the data will be there. Let me type hello. Okay. So consider we are having some white spaces. Let it be. Okay. So if I'm executing the second statement, if you look at here, this is the outright. I'm clicking on it. So you can see some white spaces are there. See, so some white spaces are there, right? To avoid that kind of white spaces, what we can use is we can have another functionality which is called trim. So what this trim will do? Trim will remove the white spaces from the string. So if I'm seeing the output now, see there is no white spaces. Okay. So you can use trim to clean the white spaces. Also, here we are having two names, right, in our table, that is first name and second name. So if I need to club these two and form a full name, so if I need to perform the concatenation, what I can do is select first name and this two pipe symbol that will concatenate these two columns, first name and last name, from employees table. So if I execute this last statement, see, you can see it, right? So it clubbed, but there is no space separation. For that, again, what I can do is I can add a space and I can concatenate again. So what this will do, this will separate first name and last name with the space. So if I need to rename it as full name, what I can tell is I can specify here as full name. So like this I will be able to rename the column as well. So what we can do is, and another method is there, if I need a boolean expression saying like in my table, right, we are having salary column as well, right? So let me fetch the table. Yeah, so here we are having salary, right? So I need to see all the salaries. Instead of salary, I need to check a condition saying like if the salary is greater than 9,000, it should be true, else it should be false. So I need to replace the numeric characters with a boolean value. For that, what I can do is I can have a statement there. So select, I need first name, comma, this condition, salary is greater than 9,000 or not. So I will be able to specify the condition here like salary is greater than 9,000 from employees. So what it does is it will give me first name as well as the output as. So see, here you can see, right, it's saying like if the salary is greater than 9,000 it should be true, else it will be false. I can get the salary as well. Okay, so you can see if it is greater than 9,000 it's true, else it's bringing false. So that boolean expression will be able to get it by specifying a condition in the select clause. Okay, so it's a boolean expression in the select clause. So these are the few main formatting which we will be using. Also, like we are having different string functions. So we are having different string functions. So the string functions will be like upper and lower we have seen, right? So similarly we are having substring or replace, position, and all. So I'll walk you through some quick examples. So here we are having email column, right? So if I need to figure out this position of at in every email, okay, in which position this at is there in every email. So if I need to get it, I can use select position and I have to specify which character I'm looking for in the string. So I'll say like at, where I have to search for it in the email column from the employees table. So this will give me the position of at in every email. So for example, if I'm saying it like select email comma position of it. So here for the first record there is no email associated with it, and the second one if you look at here, see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. See similarly here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. It's in the 15th position. So that you will get it as a position. There is another function, it's called substring, that we can use to fetch the substring of a string by specifying the position. So for that what we can do is select, for example I'll write like this is a sample string. Okay, so what it does, it will simply print the keyword, right? This is a sample string. So if I need to fetch only the initial 4 characters as a substring, what I would do, I have to specify the function substring and initially I have to pass the string, then I have to say like from the first position for how many characters you need. So here write how many we need from the first position, 1 2 3 4, right? If I need to get this out as this, I need to specify 4 characters from the first position. So if I'm executing it, I'll get this as an output. If I need is, right, or sample as an output, what should I give? So this is 4, right, 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So from 11, and how many characters are there in sample? 1 2 3 4 5 6 characters, right? So from 11th position I need to fetch 6 characters, so I'll get sample as an output. So this is how we'll be using substring function. So let's look at an example here. So here we are having an email column, right? So I need to fetch all the domain names from the email column. So for that, we know that we have to take a substring, but here the at rate, it's not in a fixed position, right? For that, we can use the position functionality to get the position of at in every record. Then that we can pass as an input for the substring. We can write select substring of the string we need to pass, right? In our case, it's email column. So email, then we need to pass the position. So for that, we can use the keyword position of at, right? So at in email column, right? So at, we don't want at, right? So the next character. So what I would say, at in email plus 1. So this one we can give it in a parenthesis. So position of at plus 1. Okay, it's correct. Right. From there, I'm not specifying the end position. So I'm just specifying from there I need it till the last. Okay. So from the table name employees. So here I got that example.com. This is how the email ID looks like, right? I got the domain name here. Okay, the domain, it's example.com. So here, why we give +1 here? If I'm not giving this +1, we'll get it along with the email address. See, we'll get it along with the @ sign, right? So I need to find out which position that is, then I need to add one more to it, then I am running it. So what happens, that will give me the domains. So this is how we'll be able to get the domain names. Also here one more functionality is there, that is replace. For example, here, right, I'm having an IT department, right? So I need to replace all the IT department to computer department. Okay, I need to replace all IT with computer. So or else, like, I would say, like, yeah. So for that, what I can do is select I department comma, now I am applying a replace functionality. In this, I have to specify which column I need to apply the replacement. So here also I would say, like, in department column, what I need to replace, I need to figure out IT. Okay, but then I have to replace it with computer. Okay, so from the table, so the table is employees. See, all the prior it was IT department, that got replaced to computer. See, all the IT got replaced to computer. So this is how we can use the replace functionality. Also here, if you look at the email columns, right, we are having few null values. Okay, so I need to replace all the null values with none. So for that, we can use another functionality which is called collage. So what this collage functionality will do is, it will replace all the null values with a specific value. So inside college we have to specify in which column we need to perform it. I'm saying it, I need to perform it on email column. Okay, and wherever the null value is present, I need to replace it with some other keyword. So here I am specifying not a valid email. Okay, from employees. I'll select email also here. So see, wherever this null value is there, that's replaced with not a valid email. If it is not null, it will not make any changes. You can write anything as per your wish here for simplicity. So whatever the value which you are passing here, that will be replaced. Okay, so for the null values, it will replaced with a value. For that we can use a collage functionality. So these are the main few string functions which we are using in a real-time basis.